Have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. Did you understand what I just said?
Can we agree to disagree on a legally?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here.
So you're saying that I have to say the words "I understand"?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. Do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that.
not interrupt. Do not. One more time. You're going.
All right, everyone. Today we're looking at one of the most irritating and clueless sovereign citizens ever featured on this channel. This guy manages to press every last button Judge Simpson has, and things escalate fast. Watching him is basically like seeing someone openly beg for a contempt charge in real time, and since I know you all enjoy watching Mio the buffoon, I had to bring this one to you. While you're watching, drop a comment and let me know what you think Mio the buffoon's IQ is, and let's jump right into it.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
State your name.
My name is Daniel Magoo, for the record, Your Honor.
You're going to represent yourself in this matter, sir?
Yes, sir.
I do have to advise you that in this case, you are charged with the offense of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing a police officer. That is a high court misdemeanor felony, punishable by up to 2 years and/or $2,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
I understand your charge.
You understand also that there is great peril in one representing themselves. You understand that, sir?
I'm not afraid, Your Honor.
Did you understand what I just said? That there is great peril in representing oneself.
I comprehend what you're saying, Your Honor.
Tell you what. Either you're going to answer my questions and you're going to answer them properly, or we're going to have a long time and I'm not going to have these people wait. So while you decide how you're going to handle this, I'm going to have you have a seat. I'm going to pass your case. You will come back up and you will learn how to operate within this court. Plain and simple. Have a seat. Have a seat. And you might want to wipe that smirk off your face while you're doing it. State your name.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Daniel Magoo.
I have stated the admonishments that I was giving to the defendant representing himself. I apprised him of the maximum penalties and the charges. Apprised him, and sir, I'll ask you the question again. You understand that there can be great peril in representing yourself?
I fully recognize and acknowledge the seriousness of the charges, which include allegations of
Not my question. You understand that there can be serious peril in representing yourself.
I recognize what you're saying, and I'm fully prepared to proceed with this matter.
Will you just do me a favor and answer my question? Do you understand that there is great peril in representing oneself?
I recognize that.
Okay, then stop there.
Yeah.
You recognize.
Recognize.
Do you understand that that in any of the proceedings that the court would hold you to the same standards as if you were a practicing attorney, will give no leeway one way or the other, will show no favoritism or no bias because you are representing yourself. You understand that, sir?
I recognize what you're saying, Your Honor.
You know what? I don't know why you just won't understand. I'm asking you, and I need a direct answer, whether you understand what I am saying, not whether or not you're recognizing the words. Do you understand what I am saying?
I overstand what you're saying.
I'm not going to lie, I'll give him this much, it was actually kind of funny, even though he seems to have the IQ of a tortoise on NyQuil, because I genuinely laughed for a moment. That said, I'm also pretty irritated with this guy, or clown might be the better word, because he's wasting everyone's time in court. Judges' time is expensive, courtrooms don't run on monopoly money, and judges, lawyers, and clerks are all paid by the hour, so every second he spends playing legal games is money down the drain. On top of that, obstruction of justice is a real thing, and you can't just treat court like an open mic comedy night and expect no consequences. Let me know what you think about this guy as we jump back in.
You want to be,
Your Honor.
You have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. The other one's in custody. I realize we are now at least caught up within an hour. I think those that want to go probably want me to take a break about now. So I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break. I'll come back out and then I'll call the case. The court's going to stand in recess.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Daniel Magoo. Here in Dewey Juris.
All right. So on this matter, I was apprised you of your rights. I told you about the charges in this case. We get to the point of understanding that there is a certain peril in representing.
Listening, sorry. My notes, I apologize, Your Honor. I meant no disrespect.
No way that wasn't intentional, there's just no chance he casually walked away while the judge was speaking. Does he not understand that he's in a courtroom and not sitting in his living room? I'm honestly shocked Judge Simpson hasn't already hit him with 30 days for contempt, because ignoring a judge like that is basically asking to spend time in jail. And let's talk about Mr. Begu for a second. How does anyone take themselves seriously with a name like Mio? He sounds like the kind of guy who trips over nothing, spills his coffee, and somehow blames gravity, but in a courtroom that kind of behavior just earns you a seat in a holding cell. Let's dive back in and see where his attitude takes him next.
And that the court will treat you the same as an attorney in the case. You understand, sir? Listen closely to my question. Do you understand that?
I do not understand.
You do not understand it.
No.
The court, you will be presumed to know the rules of procedure as well as the Michigan rules of evidence, that the court will not be giving you assistance in regard to this case.
What I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is I do not understand the charges that are pitting against me because they violate a lot of my rights. And the prosecutor served me the discovery packet on the 27th of last month. Since then, I have not received any kind of evidence or any kind of claims that I violated any kind of anything that day. So I'm here waiting for that to occur. So no, I don't understand.
Waiting for what to occur?
Well, under the rights to due process, Your Honor, 4th, 5th, 8th Amendment, there has to be substantiated amount of evidence to accuse me of a crime, like assault on a police officer, obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. I take these charges very serious, Your Honor. Because of these charges, I have lost custody of my son. And I want to make sure that these justice is served and equity is ensured here.
Sir, I just asked you before whether or not you understood the charges.
And I answered you, Your Honor. I said I do not understand them.
Whether or not you disagree with them or not the issue. The issue is do you understand what you are charged with?
I do not understand, Your Honor.
Is there a reason other than what you said that you do not understand?
I can elaborate a little further, Your Honor. I'm still waiting.
I wish you wouldn't. I just need to understand why you don't understand.
I'm trying to get there, Your
charges.
Honor, if we could talk
I'm
about
not asking you whether or not you agree that you should be charged. I'm not asking whether or not you
You're asking-
believe that you did it. I'm not asking any of that. I'm asking whether or not you understand what you are charged with.
Can we agree to disagree on the legalese?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here. You play by my rules.
So you're saying that I have to say the words, I understand?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything.
Okay.
You know what? Here's the thing. I am not going to play this game with you.
I'm not.
So what? No, you are playing a
I'm
game.
not.
So no, you are. And do not interrupt me ever again. Do not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a week to think about it, because I'm not going to sit here, call your case up 4 or 5 times for for you to sit here and to go through this whole, try to play some semantical game. So I will adjourn this out to December 12th, 2024. I will adjourn it to 9 a.m.
Your Honor.
or I will, do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that date.
not interrupt, do not. One more time, you're going.
At this point, this guy has gone from being amusing to being a full-blown nuisance. Sure, it was funny at first and everyone got a laugh at Mio the buffoon, but now that the entertainment value is gone, I really wish Judge Simpson would just give him the 30 days already. People like this are the reason court cases drag on forever, wasting massive amounts of time and taxpayer money while everyone else just wants to move on. Judges need to stop handing out endless warnings and start issuing contempt charges on the spot, no debates, no second chances, just straight to jail, especially for someone like Mio. Court isn't an open mic night, and if someone wants to act like a fool, they can do it from a jail cell. Do you think Judge Simpson is being too patient, or should he have shut this down already?
I've given you fair warning. I'm adjourning the proceeding out. If you are objecting to that, objections noted. It's still adjourned out to the 12th. Bond will continue. You
Your
may
Honor.
leave now.
I have constitutional.
You may
violation.
leave now.
Let's go. Let's go.
I have a right to a
You may
counsel.
leave.
Do I not have a right to a counsel?
You want an attorney, you may get want an attorney, sir?
I need somebody to explain the problem here.
Do you wish to be represented by an attorney on this?
I do not need to represent myself. I'm presenting myself. I'm the only one that was there in this courtroom. No one was there. I don't recall anybody that was there that day. I'm the only one that knows what happened, Your Honor.
Do you wish
And I was
to be
violated.
represented by an attorney? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If you wish to be represented by an attorney,
Your Honor, I have constitutional violations
do
that need
you
to
wish to be represented by an attorney,
you
sir?
take an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States of
Then
America.
if you do not want to answer my question, Mr. Allen, he is to be removed from my courtroom.
You can always tell things are about to get serious when Judge Simpson calls someone by their full name, because that's basically the courtroom version of a parent doing the same thing, and you know it's over. Honestly, this clown got off easy, no contempt charge, no jail time, just a verbal beatdown and a walk back out the door. I'd call that a win for him, especially since I've seen Judge Simpson lock people up for far less. The fact that he managed to push the judge that hard and still avoid contempt is wild, whether that means the judge was feeling generous or this guy has some kind of courtroom plot armor. As for Mio the buffoon, it also makes you wonder why he doesn't have custody of his kids anymore. He blamed this case, but realistically it probably had more to do with his complete lack of judgment. Family courts look at stability in decision-making, and none of that seems to be his strong suit, because if you can't take a court hearing seriously, how are you supposed to raise a child? That wraps up this classic court hearing. Let me know what you thought, whether Judge Simpson was too nice or not nice enough. Drop your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily content. Thanks for watching, and take care.